Made for freedom. We are not made for resignation. Passive acceptance is not the code written into our spirit. If that were true, as a species, we would have vanished long ago. Instead, for millennia, we have shaken off the temptation to simply accept reality and the demand that we bend the knee. And we have stood up to struggle against the odds, to change the situation, and to find an answer and a healing. Those deep drives are the energy we call hope. Those active forces are what determine our future. We are not made for resignation, but for freedom. Many people today are living underground. They are living in darkness because they cannot clearly see how history is unfolding. On the surface, things seem chaotic. Culture wars continue to rage, dividing people into opposing factions. Political parties become entrenched. Governments become gridlocked. Social institutions appear ineffective in restoring confidence. The courts are jammed, the prisons are overflowing. Racism creeps into any open space it can find, and old fears of human sexuality crawl into the fractures that separate us. Religion preaches a good game, but it seems unable to sway the hearts of humanity toward hope. Law is less about keeping order than keeping control. The gap between those living in luxury and those struggling to make ends meet grows wider each day. Meanwhile, the greed that drives exploitation ravages the earth, stealing any inheritance of beauty from our children and giving them a future with more natural disasters, pandemics, and conflicts than we have ever known. Right now, a small number of people absorb an enormous amount of what the earth can give. She cannot give more, and when it is all taken, there will be none left, not even for the few. The light toward which we climb is the light of common sense. We recognize that we will have to make some deep changes. We will need to find sustainability. We will need to establish balance in the use of resources, in the fairness of distribution, and in the ethic of justice for all. Peace is not free. It comes at the price of entitlement and privilege. Before we put a single foot on the ladder, we must be prepared for what it will take to reach the top. Is it any wonder that many of us feel our only option is to keep our heads down? We go underground. Emotionally, psychologically, and spiritually, we go underground. Some of us confuse the kiva with a bomb shelter, believing the world to be irredeemable, believing the worst is yet to come. We take the survivalist option to find a private hideout and stay there. In our cynicism, we think every man is for himself. We decide to grow used to living in darkness, accepting our reality as a fearful place we cannot change. For my ancestors, however, the kiva was nothing like a bomb shelter. It was a waiting room.